Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty. Happy Toasty Tuesday. We're going to call it Toasty Tuesday. It is going to be 94 degrees here today in Northern California. It is going to be 97 here tomorrow. So summer is definitely settled in here. We do get up into the hundreds. We get up into the hundreds and teens sometimes here. So people that live in Arizona, we get the same weather as you do. My brother, when he was living in Phoenix, though, they get up to 118, 120. I think if we get up to more like 113, 14, yeah, it's not fun though. But anyways, okay, I am here today to do a share of the movies that we watched for May of 2025. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 movies. Hubby was gone for one weekend. So when he was gone, I did watch one movie. And we have one brand new movie to the library. And that is one in here that I did watch. So one brand new movie. If any of you guys have gone to the movies lately, or you've seen a more recent movie that you really liked, let me know in the comments below. Now, I do not like horror movies or scary movies. My husband likes action-filled movies. We like some war movies, but not like really intense, you know. So, but anyways, because we have a lot of older movies. We have movies from the 70s, 80s, 90s, but it'd be kind of fun to get some newer movies. Okay, so hubby watched this one over the weekend. Catch Me If You Can. I've watched it with him before too. He didn't remember it till halfway through. It's with Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. And Leo DiCaprio is kind of like a shyster, you know. He like pretends he's a doctor, pretends he's an airline pilot, and it's based on a true story. And it was like in like the 50s, right? And he makes up, you know, like wings. He makes up these fake flying wings to be a pilot and to be a doctor. And I can't remember what else he pretends to be. And this Tom Hanks is always trying to catch him. He's a private investigator. But
he does it all under 18.
Under 18 what? 18 years old?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But it is based on a true story, and it is really good. It's a good movie. So if you have not seen this, I don't know if this is on Netflix or whatever, because we don't have Netflix, but you could, you know, search it and see. But it's Catch Me If You Can. Super good movie. Okay, and then we watched Dirty Dancing. Of course, that's a classic that we love, and it is with Patrick Swayze, who is no longer with us, and Jennifer Grey, who has had a lot of medical issues. But, of course, you know, she is from a rich family that goes to this country club for the summer, and he is a dancing instructor, and they fall in love. And yeah, it's just, you know, a really fun movie, and it's been out since probably the 90s, I believe. So We're the Millers. This is kind of a different one for Jennifer Aniston and Jason Sudeikis. I don't know how to say his last name. And she is dancing at a nightclub for money, and he is kind of just like this loser guy that it doesn't have a job, and somebody's paying him, I can't remember how much, it's a lot though, to take a bunch of marijuana across to Mexico. And so he rents an RV, and he hires Jennifer and these two neighbor kids to be his wife and kids. And it's kind of a funny adventure. It is rated R, so if you're not into rated R, then you won't want to watch this. But it's just cute, and they end up actually all becoming like good friends and bond kind of like a family at the end. But it's funny. Okay, this one we've watched a million times, Daddy Daycare, and it is with Eddie Murphy. And he gets laid off from his corporate job, and his wife has a corporate job. She doesn't get laid off from hers. And so he stays home with the kids, and then he decides with his friend to start a daycare. And and it ends up being a great success. And it's got lots of comedy along the way. It is rated PG. It's super cute, and we've always liked this. This one is my husband's, probably one of his most favorite, and it is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and that is with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. And I believe this is when they kind of fell in love and they split up from Jennifer Addison. I don't know if Angelina was with anybody and they became a couple, was when they were filming this movie. And they're both undercover cops and trying to catch each other in here. And it's just a lot of action-packed drama. And it is, I believe this one is rated R. No, PG-13. But it's lots of action-packed. And so that's one of the hubby's favorite. Back to the Future. This one came out in the 80s, of course. And they were talking about going back to 2010 or something like that. And which is now 2025. So the future was like 2010. And it is with, it's a Steven Spielberg movie. And it is, what is his name? Dang it. Oh my gosh, why don't they even have it on here? Michael J. Fox, yeah. So, anyways, that was before he had his, I think he has Parkinson's disease. And it's a cute movie. And then, I mean, who doesn't watch a National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase? And we've seen it a million times, but we started our new rotation for 2025. We put all our movies back up on the bookshelves. And now as we watch them, we put them into the cabinet below the TV. And we try to watch, we'll never get all our movies watched in 1 year, probably, just like our books or our color books or whatever. But, you know, it's a funny story with them going on vacation to California from Ohio, I believe. They're going, and they're driving cross country, and just all the funny things that happened with it. Okay, so here is my new movie for the year and for this month that I bought, and it's called It Ends With Us. And I can't see who the star is. Justin Baldini and Blake Lively, and she's actually suing Justin Baldini. It's a big drama thing now about how he was acting inappropriate when they were filming the show. But it is a Colleen Hoover book. I've read a few of Colleen Hoover's books, and I'm really not a big fan of Colleen Hoover, but I did love this movie. So she comes from a family that the father's abusive to the mother, and she has that tucked away in the back of her head. And then her name in the movie is Lily Blossom Bloom. And she meets this neurosurgeon doctor out on this balcony when she went for, like, I don't know, to escape, and just she goes to this balcony that looks over the city, and she meets this neurosurgeon guy, and that would be in the movie Justin Baldini, and very sexy and very straightforward with her, and she doesn't even know, but it happens that she has hired his sister to work in her florist, and she has a florist, and then she has a teenage friend, and he was homeless for a while. His parents had kicked him out. Oh, I know what it was. His mother kicked him out because she had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend was abusive to the mother, so he beat up the boyfriend, and so the mother kicked him out. So they both come from abusive families, and he's staying in this old schoolhouse, and she ends up giving him food and stuff like that. And then his parents are always gone, so she lets him come over and shower at her house and wear some of her dad's clothes. And then they end up kind of falling into a teenage crush. Years later, she meets Justin Baldini, the neurosurgeon, falls in love with him, and it becomes a toxic relationship. And so She doesn't want to repeat the cycle that her mom did. And it's just a good story. And the ending, the last thing she says in the movie is, "It ends with us." Oh my gosh, such a good movie. So I do give this a 5-star thumbs up. I don't know how I would feel about the book, but the movie, they did a great job on. And so if you haven't seen it, it is a good movie. I do suggest it. So, I mean, it is rated PG-13, but I loved it. And I probably will watch it again so that the hubs can watch it with me. But yeah, so anyways, all right. Well, those are our movies for May 2025. If you have watched any of these movies, let me know. And if, like I said, if you have some newer movies or even some older ones that are favorites of yours, leave it in the comments below. We have a lot of movies to go through, but it's always fun to get some new ones like this one. So, all right, you guys have a great day. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.